Hey, I'm Jennifer, your local Mid-South realtor, and today I'm going to be deep diving into one of my favorite subjects, and that's downtown Memphis. I know when you think of Memphis, you think of Elvis, but there's more to it. There's downtown, and today I'm going to give you 5 reasons that it should be yours. You'll probably hear me say this more than once, but downtown living, city life, is a different style of living, and it may or may not be for you. But one of the benefits of living downtown is the walkability. So you don't have to have your own car. You've got public transportation. Everything's convenient. And not only that, it keeps an active lifestyle. Whether you're walking to your restaurant or you're walking to your job, maybe to buy groceries or just to see what events kicking in the city tonight. So enjoy it while you can. So some of the things that great about walking downtown is to the park, which I'm going to take you to. Uh, and then there's restaurants. There's a lot of restaurants downtown. One of the famous restaurants is Gus's Fried Chicken. If you've not had fried chicken in Memphis, you're not living. So, and then there's other places to go. Do you walk to? You can walk to entertainment such as the Orpheum, FedEx Forum for games. I know everybody considers FedEx Forum to be the place of the Grizz, but don't forget your Tigers. Your Memphis basketball plays there too. There's also Mud Island's River Museum with the River Walk is actually pretty cool because it shows the whole river from how it flows from the top to the bottom and all the cities and stops below. So you got to check that place out. There's also the pedestrian bridge that connects Tennessee to Arkansas. If you haven't stood over the river and looked down, you're missing out. So, one of the first points that I want to bring out is Tom Lee Park. And we're standing right in the middle of it, 31 acres, and it's been recently renovated, which is really kind of cool. Give you a little backdrop history. Growing up here in this area, I remember as a child, and I'm not going to say how young, that might date me. But I remember my uncle came into town specifically for the lighting of the new bridge. And so we sat out here and watched them light the bridge from Tom Lee Park, and they did a big fireworks show. So in the past, to me, memories of Tom Lee Park are the fireworks, bringing your blankets, watching the fireworks, either the 4th of July or not blankets at New Year's Eve, but we always came down for those kind of things. It was also home to Memphis in May. So a lot of the cookouts and the music fest, cannot tell you how many times I've been down here for barbecue and music. So now it's totally revamped and looks completely different. So if you're moving into the city and you still want some luxuries of um, nature and walks and being connected, this is where to go. 31 acres, 20,000 square feet of play area. You could come work out here. You could come to play at the park, enjoy walks or runs or jogs, and you probably see people doing that now. Have lunch on the river and just enjoy nature and connecting, and even getting ground to take your shoes off and enjoy some time. Living in the city means no yard work, no flower beds, that fun stuff, but you can come right here in the middle of it and be right in the middle of the nature. And look at the landscape here. It's so beautiful. A few years ago, we ride birds through here and they hadn't quite gotten the landscaping up to its level it is now. So just enjoy it. Take a deep breath. So it's hard to imagine. I think we have the concept of New York City and Central Park, but think Memphis at Tom Lee Park. 31 acres right in the middle of downtown. And to put it in perspective, there's a map behind me. So I'm going to show you where we are. We are here. And this is the length of the park. Kind of phenomenal. One of the things that you don't think about in Memphis, or maybe you do, but it gets hot, hot, hot. And we're walking Tom Lee Park in the middle of the day. Okay, so you're looking at this playground and you're thinking, "Ooh, metal slides in the south when it's 100 degrees. Will that burn?" Look, I've got a trick. You can pick these up at the Welcome Center, and it says no heat slide seat. So I'm about to try it out and let you know if it works. All right, am I going to? I don't know. I'll let you know at the top what I decide if it's too scary. And I was really hoping that what she would told us that it was going to be a an age limit, not a weight limit, but an age limit. So I'm like, keep it for the young. But she didn't, so I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know. That looks pretty scary. Okay, I got to get my no heat slide seat. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna keep it for the young. So one of my favorite things to talk to buyers about is the downtown grocery store, South Point Grocery. So living downtown, a lot of times across the country, downtowns aren't convenient to grocery shopping. And we have a full service grocery store right here with local produce, fresh produce, locally sourced items and hot plates, and just an environment that's fun. Come sit for a little bit, enjoy the quietness of the city, believe it or not, and enjoy the locals. All right, let's talk food. Memphis is a food city. It used to be said that if it doesn't make it in Memphis, it's not going to make it anywhere else in the country, but that's because we love food. And so, living downtown, you have access to all the fun places, lots of restaurants. For example, I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how many there are, but some of my favorites are the Flight, Slider Inn. Um, there's so many down here. There's the Texas de Brazil. There is the Catherine and Mary's if you like Italian food. And Gus's Chicken, you cannot forget Gus's Chicken. And even the arcade, and we're about to be right there, speaking of it. I think it's really fun that people really take for granted the downtown, but if you look at the history, I mean, the arcade sits right here around the corner from South Point Grocery, and then you've got Central Station Hotel. The history here is just iconic, and I think we overlook the what we have right in front of us. Okay, so I want to talk to you just a minute about walkability and living downtown and the benefits of living downtown. You guys know that if you're in the suburbs, what the drill is. You get out, you get in your house, and you got to go somewhere, and you want to do something, you want to eat, you want to buy groceries, you want to go to nightlife. You got to get in your car, you've got to plan the event, and you've got to go there, but not with downtown. You're living in a condo that we sold you, winky winky, and now you're ready to get your groceries or you're ready to go eat and you're ready to do something downtown with the nightlife. And all you have to do at this point is actually open your door, come down the stairs, or walk out your front door, and you're right here in the middle of downtown, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, and however you want to be entertained. So it's a beautiful day, and walking and talking, and I'm thinking of different things that are beneficial to you living downtown. One of the great things about Memphis is MLG&W. They're stationed downtown, and all your utilities are in one. And so, but when I think MLG&W, I think about one of my favorite places to go is nightlife in downtown, and it's the Orpheum. Uh, the Orpheum is a lot of fun. I don't know if you like to go, but I do. If you haven't been, you need to. All your Broadway musicals are at the Orpheum. You can catch musicals, you can catch concerts, you can catch comedians, you can actually catch murder mystery dinners. Hey, this is one of my favorite nightlife places to go is the Orpheum. You can get season tickets or you can just pick one event at a time, but you can do anything from Broadway musicals to concerts to comedians, dinners, that kind of thing. I think when I think of the Orpheum, I think of fun things. Like one of my favorite is Fiddler on the Roof. All right, I mentioned the Orpheum earlier. It is one of my favorite spots. Some of the things that I really like about the Orpheum are the musicals that come here. So I think one of my favorite musicals was Fiddler on the Roof. And of course, if you've not seen Mamma Mia, you've got to see Mamma Mia. Jersey Boys was great. Beauty and the Beast is coming this season. It comes regularly, but it's a fun time to get dressed up and go out. And the advantage you have of living downtown, you don't have to plan it as an event. It could be an everyday lifestyle. For those of us who don't live downtown, you've got to make it an event. Okay, I can't leave downtown without telling you another reason to live downtown is because of Bill Street. Some people say that Bill Street is more iconic than the Vegas Strip and other areas in the country. And we do think that living here in the Memphis area, we love Bill Street. On Bill Street, you're going to find a lot of activities from places to eat to bars to visit, music, entertainment, and iconic restaurants like Dyer's Burger. Okay, here it is, the iconic Bill Street, the place most people come to see, and the parties happen here from restaurants to entertainment. You think Memphis is about blues and barbecue? Memphis is also about Bill Street and music. We have lots of parades that come this way, pep rallies for the Tigers, game day even visited Bill Street. All right, so this is another fun thing to do. Do you like baseball? Even if you don't like baseball, do you like to just be out in the environment? So it's the Redbird Stadium, AutoZone Park, and right here is the Farm League of the Cardinals, and they play on a regular basis. So my fun favorite thing to do is come here, especially in the cool. Now, in the middle of the summer, maybe too hot to sit outside, so you need a box seat. But in the spring and the fall, it's a lot of fun to walk in and see the activity and hear "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" songs playing, people excited, cheering right in the middle of the city. And what's more importantly, or more fun, I think, is when we end the night at a baseball game, the Redbirds just won in the last inning on the last play, and then the fireworks start. There are so many things to do and experience downtown. Living downtown could be one of the most exciting times of your life if you like the activity. And I'm glad you followed us today. But what I'd like you to do now is, if I've left something out or you've experienced some of the things that I've talked about, share this video, comment below, like us, subscribe to our channel, and continue to keep up with us. One of the other fun things about downtown is Memphis's expression and their art. If you know anything about downtown, you'll see artwork everywhere. There are over 60 in Memphis, downtown Memphis alone, expressing what Memphis is all about and making it a fun place to live. I just had to stop here and point out, here are some more. Everywhere you go, you can see the expression of Memphis. Hey, I just had to get this view. But I'm telling you, there's beauty in downtown. Take a look. All right, hey, I know that we've been talking about nightlife and activities in Memphis, but FedEx Forum is one of the best places. And, I want to give a tribute to FedEx because it has been a staple here in Memphis. And so we're grateful for it. But they brought us the FedEx Forum and we use it and we love it. So the FedEx Forum is not just about concerts, although there are some really good concerts here. There are a lot of fun things that happen here. We actually saw PBR here. In case y'all don't know what that is, that's professional bull riding. And so that was a great time. They have motor crossings, they have the monster trucks, they have a lot of activities that go on here. And last but not least, don't forget, it's not just home of the Grizz. So you want a good Grizz game, you come here and watch it. But it's not just home of the Grizz, it's also home of the Memphis Tigers basketball men's team. And so there are a lot of fun things to do here at the Forum. Hey, I hope you found this video fun. If you're thinking about moving to Memphis, call the number below or email us, DM us, text us, whatever you need to do. But most importantly, share this video. Or if I left something out, comment. Tell me what your favorite place is downtown. Subscribe and like our video.